So we're gonna fight in Atlantis. Why not? Hope you brought your raincoat and your flippers. Alongside, it's Roy Jones Jr. He won. Saul Canelo Alvarez, the Mexican legend, the middleweight, the super middleweight, the light heavyweight who fight.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner.
And this one has all of those big. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Do you believe this? Nice counter shot. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. I know boxing fans around the world feel, hold that thought! Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Both men step back for just a moment. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That uppercut just missed. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Good work. That's it. Breathe.
What do we expect to see here in round 2? That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the senses have come back.
They exchange punches. Fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Just avoids a left uppercut. Shot. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice defense on that jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. They blocked that right hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. That hook won't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about about Roy Jones in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up.
And there's the bell for round 3. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Changes everything, especially in this division. You'd like to see more jabs. That jab gets blocked. That counter punch caught him clean. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes up to the corners? How are they going to get through this?
Beautiful counter shot. That hook was off target. Nice counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope that judge...
Back at it in round 4. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well done with that counter shot. Nice counter shot. Only catching air with that hook. Catch and shoot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
A perfect counter lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This fight has a real good flow to it. Nice counter shot. Good looking right hook, but that was blocked. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. About Roy Jones in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominant.
And there's the bell for round 5. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Nice counter shot. It's all offense all the time. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That big hook doesn't land. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's coming out for another round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Nice round. Good round. I like that.
Let's start the 6th. You've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into the game plan.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. They're both trying for a knock. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Well, he's had enough, and he is gonna quit. So they will throw in the towel. The corner has stopped it. They won't be happy about that.